very much alike.
Remember all the happy times we had?
Very much alike. All right. I'll tell you the truth.
All right, let's bring that beat back.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Two Nerds with Quest. I am... Oh, I need to fix my... Oh, nope, my audio is good.
Can you hear me, Norm?
I can hear you just fine. You sounded like you had a wiener shoved in your throat just now, but
Yeah. I had to clear my throat.
oh, leftovers,
Yep.
huh?
Apparently.
Oh shit! I gotta fix my camera.
Oh, I should put some more water in my hair. Mess it up. I look like a goofball. Or go get a hat. Turn
Nonsense.
on the-
Hats are overrated.
Uh-oh. This is not going to go well. I thought I might be able to have my buddy in here with me while we did this, but either someone got up or he just wants out. Percy. Here, let me show him to you. Percy, come here. Come here.
Oh, look at that little buddy. Get him.
He's a big boy.
Get him.
This is Percy, named after Percival from Critical Role. He's a big dumb 6-month-old puppy. So,
A big dome.
here you go.
I saw Puppy.
Yes, you did saw puppy.
I didn't hear anything you said because I had my earbuds out.
I saw
Obviously.
Puppy.
Because of the size of the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Can I elevate this microphone, maybe? Maybe. I don't know.
That's why I have books underneath mine.
Yeah, I'm wondering what I could use to elevate it. I got the box for it. Would actually probably be the perfect height.
Uh-huh.
But I had my iPad on that.
Oh.
Is it on something right now?
No, it's on the ground. Or
No, I
on
mean the microphone.
No, the microphone's on nothing right now.
Say much higher and it'll cover your mouth.
Yeah, I was gonna have to put it off to the side if I did that.
I mean, that's even 6 inches though is gonna.
I mean, I suppose if I did it like this, that
Yeah.
might work all right. I'm like hunching over to
Uh-huh.
get on top of it. So,
A few inches makes all the difference.
oh shit! I gotta raise the my computer too. Hang on a minute.
La la la.
What's going on, young man?
I don't know if it's from my fall from a couple weeks ago, but my back just feels all kinds of twisted this morning. It's been a couple days. I
That's
think I'm gonna have to go on ibuprofen regularly again until it calms down. I hate doing that.
Did you think about going to see a chiropractor?
Not really. I mean, I thought about it. But
I'm sure your insurance covers parts of that.
I think so.
Or are you not a let other people touch you kind of guy?
I don't know. I've never been to a chiropractor.
It's glorious, I can tell you that. I go probably every 3 weeks. Shrug.
That is probably too high.
Nope, that was good.
But if I like have it off to the side, does that seem okay?
I would move it a little bit.
Or should I?
Yep. There.
Should I just have it right in front of me and block my mouth?
Have it right in front of you. It's fine. Because you move around anyways.
For those hard of hearing people, not being able to read your lips.
Yeah, exactly, right.
I mean, you can.
It's okay, they're never in sync anyway.
Oh, yeah, you can move it off to your left a little bit.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like if I just
There-
had it like right here,
Perfect.
that would work.
If you move it too far left, it gets blurred. I think Discord thinks it's something
In the
inappropriate.
background. I think Discord thinks it's something inappropriate either way.
No, we're not ready, John, if you were going to ask.
That's a fine.
How do we feel about this, Jeff?
I don't think we feel too good about this.
I went and
I feel
re-listened
better
to it all.
starting this session than the last time because I have more hit points and a wand. But
I feel
Yeah.
better starting
So-
this session than our next actual Two Nerds One Quest session.
you know,
That
it's
says a
funny
lot.
because I thought the same thing, and I'm thinking at least I kind of have a plan. It probably will go south, but at least I have a plan. Not entirely certain, and I'll probably bring this up as we start the quote unquote end of short rest. But what's our long game here? Like, I mean, we're hiding. That's not the long game. That's a short-term solution for a long-term problem. What's our we don't know where we are. We don't know each other. We don't know who this Claudia is. We don't know how to get anywhere safe. What's
I
our
love all the
long
questions
term?
that this story has so many questions. It's amazing.
I mean, hopefully something in the house tells us something, or maybe we can secure it. But I mean, we had a little daylight the previous day, and that didn't necessarily make it better with zombies and crows and
Yeah.
stuff. So,
Yeah, I listened through it this morning at 2 times speed. Munchkin.
I
mode.
bet you that's not as creepy 2 times speed.
No, not really. You kind of lose the music and everyone's voice is like.
Everything's less scary with the chipmunk voice.
Like if you set it at 2 times speed and ran it backwards, we'd sound like minions.
Probably.
Papoy. Papoy, yeah, papoy.
Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say now.
Boy?
I listened to a part of it
Banana?
last night laying in bed because I couldn't sleep, and then
That's a wonderful thing to listen to when you can't sleep.
and then I listened to the last like 25 minutes this morning.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm glad I did because there's a couple things that I forgot about.
Yeah.
And
The trap.
no, I didn't forget about the trap. Nope.
Yeah.
yeah, I forgot I don't think I mentioned picking up the spell book that was in the living room.
Yeah, you forgot about that. Well, it's
that's-
not much use to you being a sorcerer. The more important
Right.
thing was that you found your wand.
Right.
which is
The
weird.
math. Right. The
Brings
math
more
on it
questions.
as sitting there thinking about it during a short rest, like maybe this if they had my wand, maybe this is Claudia's spellbook or Callum's, or so maybe it's important to take with, but it's not helpful now. But
Have either of you watched The Dragon Prince on Netflix?
Mm-mm. Nope.
I highly recommend doing so. That world is flippin' amazing. It's for children. It's rated Y7, but the world and what they do in the world, there's some shit in there that it's like, I imagine some kids being kind of creeped out about some of this shit.
Huh.
Like the one wizard has a little bug thing crawling his ear at one point. It gave me all kinds of flashbacks to Wrath of Khan when I was 4 at the drive-in theater after watching that and keeping tongue up and smoke and then just being terrified of bugs going in my ears. But yeah, that show, Jeff, you especially, watch it with your kids, especially if your kids like, it's from the guys that did Avatar: The Last Airbender.
okay.
It's a fantastic world. I love the world building. I love the animation. The animation's incredible too. And you'll actually, if you watch it, you'll see there was a heavy-handed influence from that show in my homebrew campaign. Like the elements is that whole idea kind of beyond being Final Fantasy. It was also from there. Like those two things solidified the elements being made. Yep, get under there, buddy. He likes to crawl under the desk and then sit by my feet. I don't know. He feels safe, I guess.
It means they like you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
read
he
that
does.
because Gus used to, when we first got him when he was a puppy, he would,
Yeah.
if I was standing in the kitchen, he would literally lay on my feet.
Yep. That's fun. That is good stuff.
Yeah, until you forget he's not there or he's not actually laying on your feet, and then you kick him.
Whoops. Punty.
Yeah.
Aye.
Uncool.
Cool. do a goofy sound effect there.
Oh, I thought you were going for like a Mario Kart spin out or something.
No, that too. It's me, Mario. Let's go.
It's a me.
Happy Mario Day, everyone. I didn't say that last week. Mario Day or 311 Day, and then Pi Day, and then St. Patrick's Day.
Mario Day.
Yeah, March 10th. MAR10, Mario. Don't look at me like that. You celebrate May the 4th?
That's up there with Star
Nintendo
Wars.
did that.
It's up
That
there
wasn't
with-
even Mario fans. That's
No.
Nintendo did that, as far
course.
as I know.
Of course it is. That's like Star Wars Day.
Oh, yeah. Star Wars Day. Star Wars Day is great because you have May the 4th and then the Revenge of the 5th.
And that's just dumb.
I have a friend of mine who's a super, like he's a bigger Star Wars fan than me. And Dave Depry said, hey, yeah, this is, when he introduced me to him, he goes, he's the one guy that knows more about Star Wars than you in my life. And I was like, holy shit. He just got a Revenge of the Sith numbered print. Like, it doesn't even have the writing on it. It's a print of the artwork.
Ooh.
When it was the Revenge of the, or Revenge of the Jedi, I should say.
Yeah.
Instead of Return of the Jedi, it was Revenge of the Jedi. Yeah. And it's like numbered 1 of 6, or it wasn't 1, it was like 6 of 60 or something like that. I was like, holy shit. He's got a whole room in his house dedicated to Star Wars, so it's kind of fun. Oh, I should get out to my encounters so I have my dice to roll.
I believe I changed it back to the fuzzy dice to make me feel good.
Oh yeah, I should do some creepy dice. Hang on a minute. Oh, I didn't title this one. Edit. Let me edit my encounter here. Edit. There we go. Name.
In case I didn't say it earlier. Good morning, chat.
Good morning, everybody.
Got at least a
And
couple
welcome
people.
to me,
Yeah.
Homestar. Wanna. Tom, whatever you do, do not go look at Homestar Runner. You would not enjoy it. It is dumb as hell, and I love it. But it's not something I think you'd enjoy.
What? What is it?
It's a website, homestarrunner.com. It was a Flash website back in the day, and they did. Have you ever seen Strong Bad? Do you know who Strong Bad is?
Sounds familiar.
Guy with the wrestling mask and boxing gloves, black pants, cartoon guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen pictures.
Oh, time to check the email. Oh, hope it's from a female. Dear Strong Bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you draw a dragon? And that's where Trogdor came from. If you know Trogdor, the Burninator. Trogdor!
I don't know what to say.
I think you need to actually visit it just so you know what I'm talking about and watch like one video and then be like, okay, I'm done. There's a character thing. Just go into the characters and then click on Homestar because I memorized that one. I love that.
Contrary to popular belief, my tolerance for really dumb bad is really high.
Oh, okay. Well, then go look up homestarrunner.com. It'll be a good time. You can, I would recommend going and looking at the character introductions. Look at Homestar, look at Strong Bad. You could go through them all. You'll get to know who everyone is. Coach Z and Bubs and all them. And then Strong Sad and Strong Mad and Strong Bad. They're all brothers. And then just go watch the Strong Bad emails because the Strong Bad emails are phenomenal. Look up Dragon and what the hell was the other one that I always told people to watch? I forget, but at the end of it, he's I think it's Make Something. Today we're gonna make some coasters out of old Sega tapes. He's got a drink sitting on a Sega cartridge. All right, kids. Today we make a wet computer out of strong bad's computer. First, grab a 2-liter bottle of Mountain Dew. Then find strong bad's computer. Apply liberally. You may actually really like it. It's
I
fucking
don't know.
hilarious.
I'm kind of just not stopping you from doing impressions, so.
It's just home style. Hello, one and everyone.
Do we all have our coffee? Did we all pee and poop?
Yes. Yep. I almost took a picture of it today.
I'll be back in a second.
It was remarkable.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
What's going on, buddy? Hi. You gonna be okay during this? Or do I gotta put you upstairs? I'm gonna put you upstairs by mom. Did you hear him squeal? Or whatever
No.
it was he did? No? Okay.
Did not.
Yeah, maybe he'll work then. If it's a little rowdy, I got some miniature steaks up here. Don't lick the wheel, you doof. Stop. That's gross. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna switch us over.
You got the Badger shirt on. I see Tom Norman. When did they play today? I didn't look yet.
Sometime this afternoon. I think they're one of the late
I
games
think-
again.
I
One of the late
thought I
games
saw it
again.
was like 5:30.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Two Nerds, One Quest. I am your host and DM, JC Dittmer, here with these two nerds because we got the math right. The missingness of one Ryan Crixus Kukta means we are doing our horror one-shot this morning, and I'm not sure these two are ready. Tom M. Norman playing Bophadese. How are you doing this morning, buddy?
Bophadese.
Are hiding under the table?
Yeah, both of these are ready to get their, well, I'd say their pants scared off, but I don't think anybody's wearing any pants. So
The rabbit isn't.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Dragon Doodle's just flopping around.
Oh, God, why is it every time we're talking about
always-
it's either Tiefling or
always-
Dragonborn Anatomy?
Yeah. How does that even work?
That other voice you hear is one Jeff Doc Williams. Doc? You're not Doc. Jeff Oscar. Jeff Oscar Williams. Oscar Mayer Wiener.
Maybe Doc will stick in my real life and people just start calling me Doc for
Doc.
real.
No, genius. You're
You
genius.
have too many
Dude,
nicknames as it is.
That's true.
Yeah. You need to make a wizard or something. That is everyone calls him genius.
Yeah. Eventually. I probably should have done that. Could you do some spells against the vampires in the other campaign?
Yeah, so unfortunately, the cliffhanger we were left on, you're going to be hanging a little bit longer. The funny thing is, Tom Norman said this morning, pre-show, that he's more comfortable in this game than he is in the other one right now.
Yeah, if it's a matter of getting everybody out alive, and I feel like we might have a better chance in this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
That really kind of deflates the horror feeling of this game, though. If you guys are feeling comfortable
It's all relative. It does not.
Yeah. Nope. That's still there. We're still good.
Oh, and I got a whiny puppy. I think I'm going to have to let him out.
All right.
I can be right back.
I can
before we
do-
get going. Yeah,
I can do the recap
and stuff.
while you're gone. All right. For those of you who missed session 1, brief recap. We woke up chained in a dungeon. Not entirely certain how we got there. We made our escape. Not very, I don't know what you want to call it. Not very gracefully out. We did take an unconscious woman with us. She still has shackles on her hands and feet, but she so far hasn't woken up, and she won't remember this. We got out through a window, and Oscar lost a hand. that's the highlights. Then last session we headed out through a cornfield with zombies trying to get out and chase us. There was a bad scarecrow that was apparently also a zombie. So once we got out of the corn, we set the whole thing on fire to prevent them from chasing us. We found a barn full of dead cows and a dead adventurer. So Bophadese got some equipment. Coming out of the barn, there was some crows that seemed very unnatural to the point of flying potentially without actual full wings. So we ran from the barn to the house and just in time got in there. We started up a short flight of stairs into the kitchen. Found in the living room there was a fireplace, able to at least get some light going by burning a chair. There was a skeleton sitting there that had Oscar's wand, so we're not sure how that got there. And while not in the same room with her, Claudia somehow fell off the table. So while Oscar was watching Claudia, Bophadese went and checked more rooms, found a bedroom with a skeleton in a bed with a skeleton sitting in a chair next to it, and a bathroom with a med kit and a few other items. And when discovering some creepy liquid dripping into a tub, decided that it was time to leave that place. A couple more locked doors in the hallway. Then he decided to go check the basement stairs, and thankfully a well-timed roll kept him from sliding down the trapped stairs into a pit at the bottom. At that point, it was decided to take a short rest in the kitchen. So we will be starting our session at Bo at least has his hit points. Oscar's down some, but has more than the end of the last session. Bophadese dressed in now a crop top hide armor with a short sword, crossbow that has one bolt, meat cleaver, still wearing broken shackles, but now we have some a healer's kit and some rags and things, but really no way to carry them yet. Oscar's got a chisel, a wand, and a random finger and his own hand that he's kind of stuffed in by Claudia, who is shackled under the table. So, you and me, we used to be strangers, a bunny sorcerer and a dragon ranger. We make a great team, or so it would seem. Now let's go find us some danger.
Nice.
I don't want to find danger.
Cousin Larry? Perfect strangers?
Cousin Betty.
Oh, that show would never fly today.
Why?
Whatever nationality he is would have a hard time with it.
Isn't it a fake, made-up country?
Is it? I don't remember.
Oh, I thought it was.
All right. So as I kind of mentioned in the pre-show, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Bo, what's our long game here? Where are we going? How are we getting out?"
Short rest.
Oh, quick question. Short rest does not give any spell slots back, correct?
It depends on what your class is.
I think wizards. I don't think sorcerers do not.
Warlocks get
Or
spell
warlocks.
slots back on
I
short
think I'm a
rest,
ranger.
but they only have 2 spell slots. If
I
it
don't
should
think ranger.
automatically do it.
Okay.
If you take the short rest in D&D Beyond, it will give you back any spell slots you would get back.
Hey, on
It's
the plus
actually pretty
side,
good about that.
I got all my hit points back. I used all 3 of my hit dice and I'm full health at a whopping 22.
Yes, my hit dice were 1, a 2, and a 2, so I am not full.
That
Alright.
sucks.
So back to it.
Yeah.
So you want to know?
Like, what does Bo think our long-term solution is here? Or if he's not even thinking about long-term yet.
Well, so with the short rest, I would have considered the options of checking out the basement and just getting the hell out of Dodge.
And then 2 locked doors upstairs.
Yeah, and we still have 2 locked doors.
And it's nighttime. or at least early night, probably.
Yeah. And so I would, because I'm a ranger, I would feel more comfortable being out and about in the woods because that's my element. However, I don't have my normal gear and stuff on me, so that kind of doesn't help.
Right. I don't think either of us have dark vision either.
No.
At mention of out and about in the woods, you hear movement outside.
Mm-hmm.
Some moaning, some shuffling of feet. Several sets of feet.
What are you thinking, Oscar? Do we wait till light? Do we just huddle here and see if Claudia wakes up?
I mean, I think if we're going to leave the house, it's going to be mad dash in one direction. We pick randomly and hope. I don't know that that's a great plan, and it probably means leaving Claudia behind. The basement stairs were trapped, so that probably means there's a reason for that trap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what. I mean, I want to make it till daylight because then at least we can see where we're going out if we go outside. But I think the easiest thing would be to pop those other doors open, see what's up here.
Mm-hmm.
And did you tell Oscar all the things you found down the hallway?
Yeah, because I
Okay.
brought back the med kit that I was going to patch his
Right.
arm up with, and then I did not actually do that yet. So if I patch
Okay.
up his arm, would that give him some hit points back?
Roll a d6. Actually, roll a medicine check. Honestly, because it's not a potion. It's a medical
Right.
kit. But make a medicine check.
I am not good at this.
No, me
12.
neither.
12? That's good enough. Go ahead and roll a d6, and he can get that many hit points back.
All right. Hold on, Oscar. This is probably going to hurt a little bit. 3.
So you get 3 more hit points.
That is helpful.
You have a nice bandage around the cauterized stump of your arm. He cleaned it a little bit. It burned as it was cleaning.
It tastes like burning.
Did you find anything that had pockets? Yeah, because we're starting to accumulate some things, some pants or something. There was
With some of the noise out here, I came back. There's 2 locked doors down.
Okay.
I haven't checked yet. So, do you want to come with me and have my back?
I just get this strange feeling that something's watching us, and I'm still not sure how Claudia ended up on the floor.
I always feel like
So we
somebody's
almost
watching
feel like
me.
if we're gonna go, we should probably drag her with us.
We're not
As
dragging
you guys
her with
are discussing this, you hear a skittering. And along the cupboards on the far side of the kitchen, like, you know how there's that overhang on cupboards typically at the baseboard? You see a hand crawl along those cupboards and run towards the stairs. And you hear a thump, and then you hear ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. And then the skittering in the basement.
Well, that's
I'm
not
gonna
good.
look at Oscar and say, "It's
Is that yours?
it's thing." What's that?
Is that yours?
Cheers.
No, it's a humanoid hand, but
I think we're in the Addams family house.
make a perception check, both of you, because you did see the hand.
19.
16.
Yeah, 16's good enough. So you both saw it. On the hand, there was a ring. It glinted in the light that you guys have.
And now the hand had flesh on it. It wasn't just like a skeletal hand.
Correct.
Boy. Now the big question is, do we go into the basement and follow it, or do we check the locked doors? Either way, we're gonna have to leave Claudia here because if something happens, we're not gonna be able to defend ourselves, much less her.
Okay.
Let's. The doors are locked, so the basement
noises.
The
With
basement
noises
is open.
outside. Yeah, with the noises outside, we probably shouldn't spend any more time than we have to resting. So
I'd say we go check the basement first. The doors are locked, so whatever's in there is locked in, or hasn't busted out yet. So the basement is the only X factor that something can get up.
Well, I mean, if it's somebody behind the door and they locked it so that we couldn't get in, then
Stop your logic.
let's go pop a door.
All right, let's go pop a door. Let's go pop a door like we're popping tops.
So you,
Alright.
You walk away, you leave. What do you carry everything
So-
with you, Oscar, or are you leaving anything
I
behind
think-
with?
I think I'm leaving everything except for the wand and the chisel
Okay.
next to Claudia, because it's just going to be too hard to deal with it, and my hopes are we're going to come back and it'll all be there. But I think at first, Oscar would stand at the junction between the kitchen door and the hallway so that he could see Claudia, or hear at least, while he assumes that Bo is probably the better choice for opening the doors.
Okay.
I would need a light source because my
Yep, I'll cast light on a splinter of the chair and hand it to you.
There you go. A makeshift torch of a different kind.
yeah.
That's a torch of a different color.
You can even hold it in your mouth if you need two hands.
Yeah, there you go. It's like putting the flashlight in your mouth when you're working on something under your car. All right. So which door are you trying first?
I'm gonna do the first one. The
Very first door?
Yeah, the very first one that I
The first
bypassed.
one on the right. Okay.
I called it R1.
Yeah, sure. Right one. That makes sense. So make a sleight of hand check. You don't have thieves' tools or proficiency
14.
in them. 14? Yeah, it takes a little bit. You think you actually broke it at first, but you realize you hadn't, and you are able to turn. It's a simple turn lock. And you check the knob, and yeah, the knob's unlocked.
All right, I'm gonna slowly. Actually, I'm gonna push it open really fast and jump in with my sword up.
Okay. So you push it open real fast. There's a boom as the door hits the thing, and you jump in, and in the corner, the far side of the wall, there is two skeletons. And a larger humanoid-looking skeleton with its arms around a younger, smaller skeleton.
Well, that's depressing.
There's a book. As you look around, there is a backpack in there with a couple of books in it, and some like writing utensils stuff. Almost like this might have been a child that came home from school.
I'm assuming the backpack would be too small for me to wear.
You could adjust it.
Okay.
You mean
Could
about the
adjust
right
the
size
strap.
for a rabbit?
Mm-hmm.
It would fit for a rabbit real well. You wouldn't even have to adjust it for a rabbit.
So I'm gonna actually search the room. Like do
Okay.
a thorough search.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
18.
Nice.
Looking around the room, you find out there's a desk in there and a bed on the far wall, but scattered across the desk is a bunch of papers and notes and stuff. And looking at them, it's research work on spirits and ghosts and like ancient, or not ancient, but ritualistic societies things that are done when people are buried. And there's one hastily scribbled note on the page of a notebook. It's the last page that's written on. And it says, "What did we do?"
I would, after glancing over it, I would shove the papers. I'd actually take the backpack with me. I would look at the books to see if they're like anything, if they look like spell books or mystical books or anything that would be useful.
Not a lot of it looks... I mean, make an Arcana check. You're a ranger. You might not have any idea.
You have like 3 spells, right?
6, yeah.
It's all spellbook material. You think this is highly important stuff that
All right.
Oscar could use.
I'm going to put the books in the backpack, and then I'm going to shove the papers in the backpack.
So you got the books and then just a bunch of papers sticking out the top. You kind of hastily shoved it all in there.
1 second, talk amongst yourself.
Okay. Oscar, you hear down the hallway. You see him go inside. You hear him slam the door. And it's... You jump because you wonder, what should we be making this much noise?
Creepy old house. You're not going to surprise anyone if you're walking around in the upstairs.
Yeah.
Everyone knows you're there.
He is making a bunch of noise. You hear him rustling some papers and stuff. And as you are sitting there kind of listening to this, wondering if you should be making this much noise, you suddenly hear a thump, 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 thump. You turn to your right, and there's several knives and forks sticking out of the wall in the kitchen over the table where Claudia is laying under.
Which direction do they look like they came from?
From where you entered, basically, out of sight. Bophadese, when you are in the room, as you're lounging up the paper, you suddenly heard probably about 10 or 15 bangs on the wall that this room shares with the kitchen.
I would jump out.
You jump out, you see Oscar. Oscar's staring kind of wide-eyed at the wall in the kitchen.
Yeah, the kitchen is dark now too, so.
Oh, yeah. You're trying to get your light to... You don't know what it is yet, Oscar.
Yeah, I mean...
Until the light comes around the corner.
After an hour, the fireplace is probably burned pretty low, and
Yeah.
And Bo's got the torch.
Has the light.
The light. Okay.
Seeing the fire actually going low, I would give the backpack to Oscar and say, look through this, see if it's anything important. And I would throw some more chair on the fire.
Okay. When he does that, then I'll cast light again on the top of the backpack. So he loses his light.
Of the backpack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So I can see. So I'll look at the papers and the books.
It's a lot of notes and research, like I said before. They're making our... Well, no, you'd find this going through it. You take a few minutes and go through it, and you find something. There's a page in the book that Bophadese found that said, "What did we do?" A couple pages earlier, there is an entry that is just singular on one page in quotation marks. It says, "The way is open when the flesh is given." And that's
Oscar,
like
Oscar definitely
underlined
gave
and
flesh.
starred like it's important.
Oscar gives enough flesh for the both of us.
All right. And then the books in the backpack, do they seem important?
Not terribly. It's a bunch of research. You can tell it's research paper. You've seen research on, and like I said, ancient ritualistic societies and burial practices and
Children's math books and...
Did you keep all that stuff in there?
Yeah, I threw... Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, there's there's some books of learning for younger people.
All right. I will probably take all of those books and toss them towards the fireplace in case we need more things to burn.
Okay.
And try to make enough space for at least the stuff we have already.
Okay.
For the bandages and the hand and
Do you look into the kitchen now that you have light?
yeah, I'd probably glance over, make sure Claudia's still there.
Claudia's still there, and like I said earlier, there are several knives and forks stuck to the wall. Like they were thrown with some bit of force into the wall.
Considering everything else, he's probably just gonna wait there until Bo comes back and then point that out. But he's gonna look around and see if there's if he can identify any source of where those might have come from.
If you go into the kitchen and look in the kitchen, there is a drawer that's open that had like silverware. There's still a couple pieces in it. Turn around to head back to Bo, and looking at the wall from this angle, you can see those forks and knives and stuff are in the wall in the shape of a hand.
That is the right statement. After going back and fixing the fire, I'm gonna go back down the hallway unless Oscar says something to me.
Do you take a piece of wood with you on fire?
I'll say hold on. I'll say hold on 1 sec while I still have the light, and I'll go back and collect everything that we left by Claudia, except for Claudia, and stuff it in the backpack and put the backpack on. So again, only the wand and the chisel are the only things that I'm carrying.
There's even a spot on this backpack that you could slide the chisel in that would be relatively accessible. Like you'd be able to draw it like it was at your hip. On the side, like a water bottle pouch. So, or your wand, whichever one you want to put in there.
And then I'll light up another piece of wood and give it to Bophadese. One more, right? One more door?
One more door up here.
One more door, and I didn't actually search the first room. I just kind of looked at the people, and so I'll probably go back and thoroughly search that. But I'm going to go and unlock that other door first.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check to unlock it.
13?
13. Yeah, it unlocks. These are simple locks. They're not difficult to unlock.
Was this on the right side or at the end?
This is the right. This is the right side at the end of the hallway.
Okay.
The door that he explored 2 rooms. One was straight at the end of the hallway, and that was the bathroom that he was in before.
Okay.
And then to his left was a master bedroom. This is another room opposite that master bedroom door.
Okay.
I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to kick it open.
Jump scare?
Yeah.
You're going to kick it open?
Well, not kick it open, but I'm going to open it up, and jump in.
Rapidly?
Like I did with the last one.
Make a strength check.
Five.
5. You push on that door, it doesn't move. It's almost like there's something else holding it. It moves a little bit, but there's like something on the floor or the wall that's holding it shut.
All right. I'm going to step back, and then, how you see cops do in the movies where they kick really hard with the bottom of their foot.
Yep.
And I'm going to do that. I'm going to step forward and give it a good old-fashioned dragon kick.
Do you kick in the center of the door or the side of the door? And side of the hinges, side of the handle? Where are you kicking the door?
Most important decision you make all day.
I'm actually going to go and kick towards the handle so that it puts more force to kind of swing it.
Swing it open? Okay, good. Go ahead and make strength check.
15.
15. Yeah, there's a cracking and shattering as the door swings open and the air is filled with dust. A little bit of it floats out into the hallway. Make a Constitution saving throw. As you're unable to... You go to take a deep breath to hold your breath right away and inhale some of this dust. 11. You cough. Instantly, your mucus glands start producing severely. You are, I don't know if you've ever experienced CS gas.
I got pepper sprayed when I was in the academy.
Yeah, there you go. So something's very similar to being pepper sprayed. You have just the burning of the eyes and the nasal cavity and the mouth. Your body's trying to expel it's this foreign substance.
My face turned into a dragon faucet.
Yeah, basically. And you cough and you kind of, through the blurry eyes, you're trying to see what's up and you can't tell, but what do you do? You know what it's like. What do you do? You can't really see. You're kind of blurry-eyed and
We don't have any water.
No.
There's a bathtub full of water.
I was going to say there's a basin. There's a basin in the bathroom with liquid in it.
Ew. Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Okay. What do you do?
Ew.
You go into this bathroom. What do you do?
I'm just gonna splash. I'm just gonna go face first right into it. Go blah, blah, blah,
Face
blah,
first, chase your head. Okay.
And then pull it out, and then instantly go yuck 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 yuck.
It's enough to rinse your eyes. It's putrid water. It's nasty water. But the burning subsides. You're still leaking a bit from your nose and coughing a bit. But you slowly regain your blurry vision back a little bit. But you smell awful now too.
And I thought I smelled
if you could actually smell
inside.
right now. Yeah, Oscar's not going to enjoy you coming back to him.
That sounds like an Oscar.
Oscar, you watch this all happen from the end of the hall and see the like dust or what you don't know what it is, spores maybe or something come rolling out of there. And you see Bo completely panic and run into the bathroom, splash his head in this foul water. Is there anything you do?
I'm probably not going to walk into a cloud of who knows what.
Yeah.
No, I probably would just, like hold a frostbite cantrip in case something comes chasing out of the room after him or something. But
Okay. Is there anything you want to do, Bo?
I missed that last thing he said.
Is there anything you want to do?
No, I missed the last thing Genius said.
no, I'd just hold a frostbite cantrip just in case something was chasing you.
All right, I'm going to.
He has options to attack now if hostility arises.
Yes, I like that.
At a distance, too, nonetheless.
I'm going to peek in the room, kind of like hold the light out in front of me and kind of peek and kind of, move some of that dust.
Do you cover your face at all?
Yes, I would.
Okay, like how do you cover your face?
Oh, I don't really have any clothes, do I?
There's stuff around if you look around.
There was a dresser in the first room you looked in.
There's old
last time,
curtains.
right?
There's curtains in the bathroom.
Yeah, you're right. I would grab a curtain from the window and like ball it up and make sure it was thick enough and put it over my face.
Okay, and you kind of cough into it and stuff. Stepping into the room and as that dust kind of settles down, it is overgrown like an underground cavern. Think The Last of Us, if you've ever played The Last of Us. Mm-hmm. On the far wall, there is a body there that is just overgrown with that type of mushroom spore looking crap. The whole room is covered in it. Like, you can't see any of the initial wall or any of the furniture. It's all like that.
Is there anything worth searching?
You don't think you could search anything without kicking up more of this crap that made you essentially useless.
All right, yeah, I'm going to leave it then. I'm just going to back out and then go back to the main, that master bedroom and give that an actual thorough search.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check in the bedroom.
And find something with pockets.
15.
Oh no, we got a backpack. We don't need pockets anymore.
15, you said?
15.
15. Looking around, you found that, what was it before? It was, like marriage vows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a jewelry box with
Jewelry
missing,
box. Yeah.
appeared to be missing rings or something.
Searching that room, they are laying in bed together. The skeletons. On one of their hands is a ring. And looking at it, the hand is missing from one of the other ones.
I was just going to say, I was going to look at the other hands to see if somebody was missing a hand. I'm going to take the ring. And I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to see if there's any type of, like, script or anything on it, or...
Yeah, there is actually a little bit of magic script on it. You don't understand what it means, though.
All right, I'm going to take it, and I'm going to bring it out and show Oscar. If there's nothing else in that room.
Yeah, that would be what the bulk of what you'd find. I mean, there is some clothes in the dresser if you wanted pants or...
Oh man, if you could find a pair of
jacket
like
or something.
denim bibs, like a farmer overall kind of thing. So Oscar would totally wear that with one strap on, one strap off.
You got this little pouch in front of you.
Are there any Oscar-sized clothes?
You don't think there would be in this room, looking at the size of the bodies in the bed, but the other room
With the child?
where the child was, maybe.
All right, I'm going to go back out to the hallway and say, Oscar, do you need any clothes? I can check the kids.
I don't need clothes.
Do you want clothes? Are you cold?
No, I am probably just... I mean, unless I go into shock, I'm probably just fine.
I am not cold, I am rabbit.
He has perpetual shivers, but it's not from the cold.
All right, here, take a look at this ring.
Okay, I will take a look at the ring.
He hands you a ring. Make an Arcana check.
One of the few things I'm proficient in. Come on, fuzzy dice. Ooh, if it actually stopped on that. Yes, 21.
You've seen one of these before. This is a ring of protection +1.
Nice.
Now, the question is, would
you
you
can
actually
add
tell
that-
me that, or would you just put it on?
That is a good question. I mean, I have a limited number of fingers to use, so... I'd say, where'd you find this?
It was on one of the people and I would tell him about the ring on the person and then the other person missing a hand. So I would surmise that or surmise. I would guess that the hand that we see crawling around is one of the late deceased.
All right.
In the middle of your conversation, all the doors in the hallway slam shut, and then you hear them lock.
I'm gonna look at Oscar and say, like, "Yep, let's
okay.
Let's leave this hallway. Let's
right.
go by the fireplace where there's light."
I would, I'd probably give him the ring, as much as I want it. The circumstances of its collection would probably be just superstitious enough for him to not want, for Oscar to not want to hang on to it.
Fair enough.
It's potentially tied to another ring. It came off of a dead body. There's more baggage than Oscar wants to deal with, so he would tell Bo what it was, and so if we get another short rest, you should be able to get some benefit from it. I think you have to attune to those.
I think so too. I think you are correct.
So it's just ring of
protection +1. Yep.
I'm not sure if the +1 is.
Yeah, I don't know if that's actually.
Oh, it says you get a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws.
Yeah,
yep, that one.
Okay.
That's what
you can equip it, but you can't attune to it without another short rest.
Yeah, you got to take short rest to attune to it.
And then that would help you.
Well, it's equipped.
I'd grab the spell book now that we have a backpack to put it in. I'd grab the spell book
Okay.
from the living room.
Yep.
I'm trying to think, like,
Oh, you said at the end of the episode last time that somewhere there's a closet. Was that something that mattered at this point?
If you want to look at it, it's at the opposite end of the hall. It's in between the living room and the kitchen. Like when you were standing there observing Bophadese down the hall, it was at your back.
Okay.
all right. So I would say, let's look in that closet. But then I would also say, let's take an hour to short rest so I can attune to the ring, and then we can discuss further the spores, the we can look more at that paperwork.
As you're sitting there,
But is that is that an agreement, Genius, or
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Oscar would. Short rest doesn't help him at all, so he may like do a better job packing stuff up and things, and not necessarily take that short rest. But you know, the only urgent thing now is external forces in the basement, or things outside and things in the basement. So
I was going to say, as you're repacking and he's short resting, attuning to that ring, you do notice several, and by several I mean tens, maybe hundreds of shadows moving around in the field outside in the moonlight.
Yeah, should we check the closet before the short rest? Did you want to do that just to make sure that one last upstairs? Yeah, let's do that.
That closet's not locked, and you open it up, and it is a broom closet. There's brooms and mops and dustpan and feather dusters and...
Does the broom jump out and hit anyone in the face?
Nope.
That happened to Graz.
Yes, it did.
Okay. All right. I think we're pretty secure if you want to do that. Yeah, I'll repack the bag and look out the window, check the circumstance, see all the stuff out there, and then if there's still time, probably try to see if there's any clues in the paperwork that suggests where or what we might be dealing with. Anything specific?
The book with the entry in it that I told you about before, that said "What did we do?" and had that highlighted or underlined, severely underlined and starred passage that said, "The way is open when the flesh is given." A book is it's a book. Reading through it, it's actually pretty interesting. It talks about ancient magic civilizations. This civilization that would embalm and mummify their members to preserve the magic for the city, and instead of letting them decompose and fade away, they'd try and preserve the bodies the best they could to preserve the magic within them. When you look out the window, make a stealth check, because I imagine you aren't just throwing the curtains open and, "Hey guys," unless that's what you want to do.
What's going on out here?
I am going to, let me see. This might only be for dex checks, but I want to make sure. Let's see. Oh, that one's the dex check thing. Okay, I am going to use my Tides of Chaos ability, which just gives me advantage on it.
Okay.
And the punishment for using that is the next time I cast a first level or higher spell, you can have me roll on a magic surge chart without me rolling a natural one. So good thing I had advantage, because the first one was a 1. The second one is much better. 19 sleight of hand. Oh, you said stealth. Well, it's the same bonus.
Same bonus. Okay. So you look out the window and you see there are several. You lost track at about 30. There's many, many more zombies just kind of waltzing around the house out there. They don't look like they know that you're there. And your stealth check kept it that way.
Okay.
But you are surrounded right now by a mob of foot dragging, shuffling zombies.
Nice description.
Yes, my lord. Wait, that's an orc.
One walking around in a pair of whitey tighties going, Haynes. Thank you, Acquisitions Incorporated, for the joke.
All right. I'll tell Bo that just to make sure that he's, stays quiet. Or understands maybe why we're staying quiet. Okay, what about Claudia? And then we'll talk about Claudia. If we're going to the basement, what are we doing with Claudia?
I mean, really, we just have to leave her here.
She's laying on the floor under the table where you left her in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we can get some... Well, no, we can't because all those doors shut and locked. And I don't feel like going back in those rooms. Are there... Shit.
There was one skeleton in the living room that had clothes. I think there was a sofa. There's a kitchen table. And maybe there's drawers in the kitchen.
I would say let's move her onto the sofa. I feel like there's probably less dangerous knives and things in that room that may fly off.
So you're going to bring her from the kitchen into the living room? Put her on the sofa?
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
And
You do that with little difficulty. She
how,
doesn't fight back.
he described the trapdoor, but I didn't actually see Oscar didn't see the trapdoor. How much of the doorway was blocked when the trapdoor opened? Like, is it something?
It was a 5 foot by 5 foot square at the base of the stairs. Just something designed to when the stairs went flat and slid, and you ended up falling in.
Okay.
Unless you made a really good dex check at the base of the stairs to try and jump.
Yeah, I think.
You may even have advantage at that because you realize the trap is there. Who knows?
And you may
trying
have
to think,
double
like, what
advantage because you're a rabbit.
No, but I do have a +4 if I choose to use it, or plus D4. I was just thinking, like, if we were to push that couch down the stairs, triggering the trap, but then essentially blocking it off, would that help us, or would that make it harder to get up and down the stairs? Or how would the couch even fit? I've moved a lot of couches in my day, but I've always had 2 hands when trying to do so.
Also, we'd have to get it downstairs and then angle it around the corner. I don't want to make that kind of noise.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to do anything.
Make that kind of noise. He slams the door open and jumps in a room.
Well, knowing that there's more than 30 zombies outside, I've rethought my strategy.
I feel like we brought Claudia this far along, and if there's anything left, it's in the basement.
So you want me to carry her down the stairs and set her down at the bottom of the stairs?
Kinda.
Right on the trapdoor, so if anyone steps on it, she falls in the pit.
No, if she was on the trapdoor, if somebody stepped on it, it would fling her further into the room.
Yeah, that's true, maybe.
Catapult. Claudia-Pult.
Claudia-Pult. That better be in the show titles.
Oh, man.
Claudia-Pult.
This escape series is turning into the misadventures of the unconscious Claudia or something.
Oh my god. It's like the worst version of Weekend at Bernie's ever.
It's literally what I was thinking.
So what do you guys do?
Oh man. All right.
I'm leaving Claudia on the sofa.
I mean, I can't carry her. My strength is 8, so I have a -1. So if Bo says no, then I really don't have much of a choice. But and they're trapped, so it's gonna make it harder to get down.
Yep. So here's my thought. If we leave her here, then we don't have to carry her back up if we're in a hurry. If we hit another trap stair and it goes down, I'm screwed because I'm going to be carrying her, and I'm not going to be able to jump very well. There's just too much that can go wrong.
Oh man. Okay. Is it worth risking it to turn her invisible for an hour?
If you're that concerned.
It's concentration. No, that's...
You can always drop the concentration if you need to.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's the other way around. It's just losing concentration just by getting a sliver in my finger or something. Walking into the table right in my throat. That doesn't happen. Yeah, if we can put her on the couch and cover her with something, I guess that's gonna be as good as we can do.
Is there anything to actually cover her with?
Like the clothes from the skeleton, maybe?
Right.
There's an old quilt hanging over the back of the couch. It's got a lot of dust on it.
Let's cover her with that then.
Okay. Like completely cover her or tuck her in?
I'll leave that up to Oscar.
In case she wakes up, I don't want her tucked in bound.
Okay.
I mean, she's already gonna freak out with shackles on her hands and feet, but
I was gonna say, do you have her head exposed? Basically, are you leaving her air to breathe type thing, or? I mean, she isn't breathing.
So I'll do the thing where if you're if it's really cold and you're trying to stay warm under the blankets and you just make a little tiny air tunnel to breathe through, but your head is covered. I'll do that.
Okay, that sounds good.
I don't like it, but I don't know that there's the least worst option, I guess, is...
There you go. Cover her up and leave her a little air tunnel to breathe and head towards the basement.
All right, Rabbit, let's go. And when we get to the top of that stair before we actually go down into the basement, I'm going to say, now remember, don't step on the first step.
Bo, when you walk in, this is the first time that you see the knives and forks and stuff in the wall that they're in the shape of a hand. You saw them sticking in there before, but now you see that there's very clearly the shape of a hand on the wall.
I'm just going to ignore it and think to myself, that sucks.
Looking down the stairs from the top of the stairs, shortly after your speech, you see that hand roll by. Not roll, it crawls. Thing.
You
see the
it's at the bottom of the stairs?
Yep.
All right, there he is. Be very, very quiet.
It went by. It went past, so it's not at the base of the stairs. You saw it run past at the bottom of the stairs.
I'm gonna
off to the right.
I'm gonna step over the first step onto the second step.
Ooh. What would have been funny if you'd have said it quick enough is when it was on the trap door, you quick set off the trap and fling the hand. But
you want to try that? Yeah, I mean, you could need a dexterity check to do it.
No,
to be quick enough to catch him.
I don't
okay.
I don't want to.
You don't want to anger it?
I don't want to anger it.
Don't want to anger the crawling claw.
I don't want to tempt fate and slip.
That too.
Because
that one would be exactly that.
So I'm gonna step over the top step.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna stand
on the stairs as you step onto them.
I'll stay on the landing and wait for him to get to the bottom because there's no sense in one of us triggering both of us if there's another bad step.
You hear a moan from downstairs. As you step on the stairs and they creak. You make it to the base of the stairs without tripping a trap the rest of the way.
Nice. I'm going to motion for Oscar to come down. I'm going to hold my light source out and kind of look around and pull my sword out. But then I'm going to motion for him to come.
Okay.
Just looking around in general. Directly in front of you, seems to be like there seems to be a not a furnace, but a big
You're
hearth.
gonna say a fern.
Yeah. A big hearth that seems to be used to warm the entire house. There is you can see a system of like pipes and stuff that roll away from it and go up through looks to be the walls. The to your right there is what you can see is a wash basin and a like clothesline and some rods and stuff that have some clothes hung over them that are just hanging there. To your left, through a doorway, you see a couple. It's a larger open room, but you see a couple of sets of like booths and a desk there. The hand you see when you look into the room with the wash basin and stuff, you see the hand crawl away to the right, out of sight. You motion for Oscar to come down, and Oscar makes his way down the stairs. Which direction would you guys like to go?
I'm gonna tell him that I saw the hand and point that out. And did you say there was other rooms off of this one, or this is just all one giant room?
There's a hallway to the front. To the left is a doorway that leads
Okay.
into that pub-like room with the desk and the booths and stuff. There's a bar at the one end that you don't know about yet, but you'll see it. To the right is another doorway. It's like there's a hall that goes in front of you a little bit.
Mhm.
To the right is a doorway, and to the left is a doorway. There aren't doors on them, though. You can see into them both.
All right, so
You
I
have
would.
the washroom on the right, the pub-looking place on the left, and then ahead is like a furnace-style boiler room hearth.
Yeah. So what I would do is I would look in the opposite door that the hand, like the room that the hand didn't go into. I would go peek into that just to be sure that there's nothing there that'll come up behind us.
Peeking into that room, there is a large pile of flesh in front of the bar that seems to be just undulating and kind of like Pizza the Hut, but not porous.
I'm gonna walk fully into the room and do a quick search of it. Kind of
Stepping in,
Keeping
the
a little
moment you
clear
step
of
into
the-
the room,
grossy shit.
the moment you step into that room, that pile of flesh starts moving towards you.
All right, I'm out of the room.
There isn't a door to close, so where do you go? Because it's still moving towards you at this point.
Yep, I'm going to.
You realize that moaning sound is coming from. What are you doing? It's getting closer.
I'm going back into the main room with Oscar, and then I'm gonna say, "Shit."
Just at the base of the stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the blob is after us.
You see it. Oscar, you peek your head in, and it's coming around the corner.
Are we
It's
running
like
or
within
fighting?
It's like within 10 feet of you.
Running or fighting?
We're gonna have to fight it.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll have to end up leaving. So
All
I'm
right.
going to circle around to the right, so that way it's gonna be between Oscar and I.
So you move back into that room and circle around it to the right. You
Uh-huh.
both move into the room and try and flank it.
I'll stay right in the door frame then. Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw to get in a flanking position. And then we'll roll initiative.
Roll goodly.
Not goodly. 4.
Not goodly. It reaches out and just a section of it just kind of pushes out and slams at you and tries to trip you. Is an 11 or 14? Sorry, 14 hit you. Yeah,
Did you attune to the?
Mm-hmm.
I did.
I
Right
did.
into the
Okay.
ring. Yeah.
Okay.
It does 7 points of bludgeoning damage to you,
Oh no.
and you
Uh
can
oh.
roll initiative. That was the most damage it could do to you with that attack.
I did not roll well.
Neither did I.
Oh,
8.
dang it. Do that.
6.
I hit go before. I gotta actually roll its initiative. I gotta put this in manually because I hit. Can I do that afterwards? And oh yeah, and you had an 8. You said, Bo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So it is first.
8.
Having seen you go by, it's going to try and slam at you again, and that's a nat 1.
That does not hit.
Does not hit in its second attack.
Oh.
Shit, 2 attacks.
Is a 7
That does not
on the
hit.
die.
Okay. All right. We're okay.
Oops. Yeah. So now it's Oscar's turn. Oh no,
Isn't it
no,
my
it should
turn?
be
Bo's turn.
Bo's turn. I got this. This is like severely messed up.
So because I
There we
have
go.
one of my features and traits is
There we are. Okay.
Is hung like a horse.
no, there's something that gives me +2 on my attack modifier if I'm holding a single.
It should automatically apply it to your weapon.
Oh, dueling.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, does it?
It should.
So what is technically my attack modifier is my strength, right?
Is the dueling? Hold on. Is that
It's
just
your
for
strength
damage
if you're using a
point?
melee weapon. It's your dexterity if you're using a ranged weapon.
Okay, so yeah, it did add it. So yeah, I'm +4
Yeah.
because my strength is +2. All right. Cool.
Okay.
Never mind. I don't have to keep track of that then.
Hold on. The dueling is only to the damage, so you should have is the damage also +4?
Yep.
Okay, then it's applying it because you get your proficiency bonus also on the attack roll, but not on the damage. So this is applying it to applying the +2 to the damage.
Yep.
So
Without it, it
More-
would typically be the +4 for your proficiency and your strength modifier, and then +2
Yeah.
for your damage because it's just your strength. But because you
Which
have
means-
this,
which means hit it.
+4.
I'm using my short sword.
Hit it and hit it well.
Fuck you. 8.
8 does not hit it. That is problematic. Would you
That
like
is-
to move anywhere?
Very problematic.
You can stay within melee range of it and move around to the other side so you're flanking it. if
Yeah,
you'd like.
I'm gonna do that.
All
And
right.
then I don't think I have any real bonus actions.
Don't have a bonus action.
I mean, I can do spells, but I feel like I'm gonna need my health, so I need to keep my spell.
Can I speak on his turn, or is that? I mean, that feels meta.
It feels meta too, but go
Okay.
ahead and speak on his
I
turn
was
because he
gonna
hasn't
say,
played a ranger much.
I was gonna say, can we make? Well, it's not really about being a ranger. It's more strategy.
Does he have hunter's mark yet? That's what I was thinking of.
I do.
If
That
it's
you
a
should
spell,
always
right?
apply. Is that a no? That's an ability of the. I thought, or does it occupy a spell slot?
Thought it was a spell. Maybe it's not.
I haven't played a ranger ever, so I'm relying
I
on my
didn't-
knowledge from Critical Role Campaign 1.
All I know is that Jacob does not have it, and I
Okay.
think it's because I didn't choose it. I didn't choose any really
Okay.
combat spells for him. So,
It's not one of my spells. I thought I saw it in my.
Look in abilities. I can look at you too. I have you right here.
no.
Actions, bonus action, two weapon, fighting, hail of thorns, zephyr strike. No, you don't see unless features traits. Natural explorer, fighting style, gathering swarm keeper magic.
I'll look up and
advanced
see.
history, breath weapon.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark is a first level divination spell.
Yep. Yeah, you don't have it. Okay.
Nope,
never
I
mind.
don't.
You would have had to choose it.
yeah, you don't have a lot for bonus actions. You have a couple of spells you could do. Hail of Thorns and Zephyr Strike.
All right.
Those are both
Okay,
spells,
so I guess this will. I'll say what I want to say, and then you can say whether or not it would be too meta. So Oscar would be looking at it, going like, "This is disgusting, and we don't want to fight it." And we're basically standing on top of a pit right now. So he would want to tell Bo, get to the other side of the pit. I'll go trigger it.
You can say that on your turn. It happens at the same time, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Say that again. I was
So-
reading Swarmkeeper.
So get to the other side of the pit. I'll trigger the trap.
Ah.
So do you want to use your movement to go to the other side of the pit?
So
It is going to
Okay.
take an AO on you as
Yep.
you move away from its
Mm-hmm.
thing. Does a 11 hit you?
No.
Yeah, nice job. So you
good
move
thing
out
you
of its
found
way.
that armor.
It swings at you. Oscar, it is
Okay.
your turn.
Then I'll use my movement to get back up to the top of the stairs. And
It's going to swing at you as you move out of its
Oh.
range.
does it get 2 reactions?
Oh, no, yeah, that's right. It does not. You're
Okay.
correct. Good call out.
So I'll
Thank
run to
you.
the top, jumping over the bad step,
Okay.
and lay myself prone and hold my action to put as much force on that top step as possible with my
Okay.
arms. Well, arm in hand. So
So what am I going to be
Okay.
doing? Am I going back up the stairs, or what am I doing?
You're moving to the other side of the trap to either down the
You're-
hallway towards the furnace room or stepping into the washroom.
you're the bait.
Okay.
The trigger for my action is when it looks like it's ready to move into the space of the trap. Because I don't want it to be on the trap door. I want it to go through the trap. So,
Okay.
like, as it's
So-
making its move, I'm going to try to trigger it.
It takes a swipe at you, and it's frustrated that it missed you as you go up the stairs. And it follows you slowly on its turn into and up the stairs.
Okay.
And the second
will-
it gets up the stairs, I
I'm gonna
need a
push-
strength check from you.
Push on that first step. So here's my plan. And because my strength is -1. If pushing on it doesn't work, I think I'm going to jump on the first stair. So let's hope this works. Okay. 15 -1 is 14.
14. You push on it, and it gives. Make a dexterity saving throw. As the trap triggers, the stairs flatten out.
It's a 4, but my plan was I was laying in the landing and pushing with my arms.
I understand.
Oh,
And
okay.
you're putting your weight on it to push on it. But
Okay.
you slipped when it triggered. So
let's
it's
see.
going down, so I need a dexterity saving throw at the
Yeah.
base of the stairs as you're sliding to try and jump one way or another.
Hold on, I gotta find this.
Do
Okay.
you want to
failed.
assist him at all, Bo, as this thing goes falling into this pit? Bo, do you want to assist him, or are you just going to hide?
Oh, that's a reaction. So I can. All right. So
I'm-
dex saving throw at the bottom. So the thing fell through the pit or into the
The
pit.
thing fell into the pit, slid into the pit. There's a sickening as
So-
it hit the base.
Genius.
Okay.
As
I got-
as you're going into the mouth of the pit, I will
Yeah.
assist and I will reach out and try to grab at you and pull you towards me.
Okay.
Okay, so you have advantage on this dexterity saving throw then.
Oh man.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
One of you be good.
Do it.
You. It's a 6 and a 7 for 7.
Oh no.
Ooh,
Wait,
Ouch.
and so I'm assuming I failed. So
yes. Do you have inspiration?
I don't,
I do.
but I have.
Do you have
I
inspiration,
have-
Bo?
I do.
You could give it to him if you wanted to.
I do have. I did take feather fall. So there's.
Okay.
But it would waste my reaction.
So there are
Um,
options. Do you want to give up your inspiration to him to
so-
help save him, Bo? Or is he going to go for his feather fall? I mean, his feather fall, he's going to be still falling.
What does
Then-
Featherfall do?
It
It prevents him
slows you
from taking...
Yeah.
It doesn't slow your fall, technically. You fall at the same speed. You just don't take any damage when you land.
I thought it was a slow thing.
As rules are written, all falling happens at
So
once.
the spell says a falling creature's rate of descent slows to 60 feet per round, and then takes no falling damage.
Oh, you're still fall to the bottom. This pit is not 60 feet deep.
I was just hoping it would give maybe Bo a chance to grab me, but it doesn't seem like that's that slow. It's not like floating.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
And he used his reaction to try and help you, to assist
that's
you
true.
on that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, I'm at your mercy of your inspiration if you so choose to use it.
Do you want to face the rest of this alone, Bo, or do you want your partner with you?
No, I would definitely give my inspiration because that's the type of person I am. Because I've carried Claudia this far, and she's unconscious. So I would definitely give my inspiration to him being conscious. And
do you have better than a +0 for dex saving?
no,
With that ring, you might.
no.
Maybe.
Saving throw? Is it saving?
I thought it was all saving throws and
saving. I have a +3.
Yeah. Yeah, then you should be the one trying to catch me instead of
Dexterity
giving me
saving throw to
advantage.
try and use
Instead of because you
Oh,
said
yeah.
you gave me advantage. Instead, he should be the one. So at
Yeah.
least for
we can
using
backtrack it. You
well,
can
at
use
least for
your-
using
in
the
the,
inspiration.
You can use your inspiration to try and catch him. I'll allow you to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's +0, even for being a rabbit.
Dirty 20.
So you slide down. So here's what happens: the trap triggers. You slide. You realize you're sliding with this thing. This thing just with a sloppy, sickening hits the bottom of the trap. And you hear a kind of tortured from it.
Ow.
You go down and you jump and your footing slips and both your feet go down. And Bo reaches out his left hand to try and catch you and misses your hand and grabs you by the ears with his right hand as you nearly slide away and is able to pull you up into the washroom as that trap door in front of you slams shut.
Ow, but thanks.
It's very quiet. You suddenly hear the skittering of a hand running around the room behind you.
I'll quick turn towards the. I'll quick turn towards the sound with Oscar still in my hand and my sword out. So I'll be like,
"Ow!" He kind of swings a little bit.
"No, sorry, no, drop him."
Take a point of damage from being whipped around by your ears.
Yeah, that's a thing.
My bad.
Okay. Do you want to go check out that pub now, or that room?
Do I see the hand, or was it just the sound?
You see the hand. It's kind of running in circles. The far side of the room.
Like a drunk dog?
Or a dog chasing its tail. Yeah.
I'm going to I'm going to walk up to the hand very cautiously.
Okay. It stops for a second and it's almost like it's looking at you.
I'm gonna
Kind of stops and turns.
I'm gonna keep getting closer.
Okay.
And I'm actually gonna talk to him and say, we don't mean to hurt you. Now, I just wanna say hi, give you a high five.
It's cautiously sitting there watching you as you approach.
Which hand are you holding out?
My left hand.
The one. Is that the one you put the ring of whatever on?
No, I would have stuck it on my right hand.
Okay.
Why, you think I'm gonna get my hand chopped off?
No, I think it has the matching ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see a very, very similar ring on this hand.
So I'm just gonna keep getting as close as it'll let me with my hand out.
You're in melee range. You could reach out and try and touch it if you wanted.
I'm going to reach out and slowly grab it.
Make a dexterity or unarmed attack. You're gonna try and grapple this thing.
Unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Seven.
7. You try and grab it, it moves. doesn't want to be picked up.
Oh. I am going to sit down in front of it so I appear
Okay.
less threatening. That's probably a terrible idea.
I gotta go to the bathroom quick. I'll be right back.
I
Oh, man.
don't know if I'm making good. I don't think I'm making good choices, but it's not running away.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, hopefully that blobby flesh blob was the only thing in that other room behind us. But if you've got line of sight on the hand, man.
Blobby flesh blob.
Yeah,
It's funny, if John would have been able to wait like 3 more minutes, we would have just
I
shut
know.
the show down.
I know. I don't think we're getting out of here by the end of the show.
No. This is going to be an ongoing thing for like the next year, I have a feeling. I'm actually surprised I was able to catch you. I thought for sure you were a goner.
Yeah, I mean, my only solution then is to wait until my next turn and hope that somehow my wild magic, which does random things, somehow fixes the problem, but I can't. That's not a good plan.
I truly apologize. I thought I could make it to the end of the show.
I was just saying, I was like, that's funny. If we could have waited 3 more minutes, we could have.
Yep, two cups of coffee. I could not hold it in.
All right.
And they're these big ass D&D mugs of
Yep.
coffee. So you sit down in front of the hand, and it kind of stops. And it's kind of looking at you.
I'm going to put my hand out upside down
Okay.
in front of it to see if it finger walks onto my hand.
Make a charisma check. I was gonna say an animal handling check, but this isn't an animal.
Yeah.
6. God damn it.
6.
I'm
Yeah,
not getting the rolls I want when I need them.
But thank you for catching me.
It sits there. Yeah, no shit, right? It sits there, and it's kind of, you put your hand palm up, and it flips over onto the back of it and goes palm up. And tattooed on the palm is a key.
Can we stop there so I have a week to think of my next move?
Sure, we can stop there.
So it's not an actual key; it's a tattoo of a
it's
key.
a tattoo of a key.
Does it look like? I mean, like a skeleton key, like a.
Yeah,
No, it
like
looks
an
like a flesh key.
an old-fashioned, yeah, an old-fashioned skeleton key is tattooed on the palm of this crawling claw.
It doesn't seem hostile currently.
No. So
Currently, no.
Currently, no.
All
But
right,
in
so we're
5
putting
minutes, it may change.
Depends on what you do. I mean, you tried to grab it.
So we're putting the pieces together. Kind of ending show thoughts here, if that's where we're at.
It's kind of, yeah.
The hand is
do a little table talk here, sure.
kind of like so the hand is like the guy from the house. It's his hand. He apparently did something bad. Researching what did we do, the way is open when the flesh is given. So maybe he's trying to help us to fix the problem that he solved or started. I think he recognizes us as the good guys since we're not zombies or piles of flesh.
I will tell you this, there's a very specific reason that this hand is both not running and not hostile. There's a very specific reason. So, we'll leave it at that. Let you guys think about that for a week or month or
Who
two.
knows how long.
Until Cookta's not here again.
The only thing I know, I put a note somewhere that he said he wasn't going to be sometime in June, I think.
Yep. As long as you're here. Because that's the middle of
and 2 Sundays.
Sketchy Genius season.
2 Sundays, I'm in Vegas.
Vegas?
Mm-hmm.
You
Nice.
should have good Wi-Fi in a Vegas hotel.
Let's put it this
Bring
way.
your whole rig.
You mean Sunday? Wait. Sunday morning in Vegas? I feel like he's not, and it's hour or two earlier. I don't think he's
not gonna
getting
be-
up.
He will still be up, and he'll be drunk off his ass if we do it.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
True.
It is too early
All
to
right.
tell the future.
Yeah. That's
All
good
signs
stuff in
point
that.
to yes.
Wow, and I had so much more planned for today, and then you guys went back and rehashed over everything you didn't check last time. So hey, that's cool. Keep the
Wow, we
story
have to
going.
Well, John, we're playing this by ear.
In holy years, but yeah.
We're playing it by half a hand.
Yeah.
All right. So we are.
There is an ending to this in sight now. Like, not, I shouldn't say in sight, but through the course of today, I figured out exactly how this all ends.
We were one roll away from it being an ending for one of us.
Truth. Then this might have been a, hey, if Jeff and Ryan can't make it, Dom, let's go.
Yeah.
We'll start where we were at the beginning.
I'll play Claudia waking up on the couch naked with shackles on.
Could do that. That too, yeah.
Anyway, we are Two Nerds One Quest.
Naked and afraid.
We are here every Sunday morning, 8:30 a.m. Central Time, and by every Sunday morning when we are able to make it. You can...
Oh shit! In that moment where you were, sorry to interrupt you, Norm, but in that moment, I'm thinking, what a great moment it would have been to have you roll on the wild magic chart in that panic moment when you were over the top of the trap. Could have saved you. Could have made things worse.
I mean, that was. I mean, if I would have fallen in the pit, that was really my only way of getting out, was to cast a spell and hope that the wild magic helped me.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt you, Tom. Continue.
No, that's fine.
I just thought about that. I was like, oh, that would have been fun.
I can roll for fun.
All right. If you wanna support us, follow this channel, twitch.tv/TomMNorm, TOMMNORM. Join us live. Follow us. Get notified when we go live. Go to patreon.com/2nerds1quest if you want to support us monetarily, or go to our shop. Our shop is go join our Discord. bit.ly/ourfundiscord, and all of our links are there, so you can go there and follow us however you see fit. Tell others about the podcast. Share it out into the world. Let others know about the enjoyment you get out of watching and listening and having fun with us. And give us a review. Rate us wherever you get your podcast from. That also helps in getting eyes and ears upon us. So for me, for the missing Crixus, for Oscar with the holes in his ears and the missing paw, and JC, the masochist DM.
Say the spooktacular
masochist DM. We'll catch you next week. Peace. Or as Oscar would do.
That's enough of that hair-raising tale for now.
Hey, yo.
With you falling, you would have been grappled by the mound of flesh, and you would have been blinded and unable to breathe and needed a strength saving throw, DC 13, to get out of its grip.
Was the I mean, we didn't get a chance to look in it, but was the just a pit, or were there spikes, or was there?
It's just a pit.
Okay, so it didn't take any damage by falling into it, probably.
Well, it took bludgeoning damage. Still alive though.
All right, if you're still in chat, go to that link I just shoved in there, timeofnorm.showbot.tv. We got some titles to vote on.
Titles. I know
I'll
where
read
I'm
'em
going
out.
already.
All right, we have a torch of a different color. Claudia-Pult. And I like that. That really killed you. That made me happy.
That's my vote this
Yeah.
week.
That sounds like an Oscar problem. What's in the book? What's in the book? Worst weekend at Bernie's ever.
Yep.
Blobby flesh blob, which is what Genius said when you went to the bathroom.
Nice. Blobby flesh blob. Yeah.
All right, I really like Claudia-Pult, but I want to go with that sounds like an Oscar problem because that
Has your name in it.
it just kind of sums up the Oscar's been leaving Bo like, hey, yeah, you go down the hallway, that's your problem, and Bo's like, that's an Oscar problem.
Yeah. So if you're in chat, please go and break this tie so I don't have to.
It's an Oscar problem until Bo realizes he's gonna have to do this on his own.
Yeah.
If Oscar falls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is how friendships are forged by necessity.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was good.
Hey, it saved us from who knows what kind of a combat. I don't know. I didn't know if it was going to be easy or difficult, but
So
It's more
one way
that
out of it.
that creature would grapple you and then suffocate you, and yeah, that's basically what it does. It wraps you up in its flesh and suffocates you and holds you until you get out, and it just hits you. It does 1d4 plus 3 bludgeoning damage when it hits you. So that 7 was a max hit.
well,
minus
I
it
did not
being a
enjoy
crit.
it very much.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, it's not hard to hit. It doesn't have a ton of hit points. It's just very problematic if it gets a hold of you. And even then it's not overly problematic. It's just shit.
pain in
I'm
the ass.
grappled. I'm wrapped around. Another interesting thing about it is it can move through any opening as long as it's at least an inch wide.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's one of them things.
It doesn't
Oh.
require sleep.
Hopefully the trap door is far enough down that it can't climb its way out, and that it's nice and tightly sealed.
So it doesn't require sleep, which means that would have been hugely problematic if it was able to get up
could've
the
been.
stairs.
Well, that would have been
that
funny
would-
if it would have tried going up the stairs itself. It would have triggered its own trap and fallen in the trap door by itself.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, maybe.
Oh, there's all kinds of things that could have happened had you taken a long rest.
Oh man, I wouldn't have had
I
to
mean,
push. I
the
wouldn't have had
forks
to
and
do
the
the
knives
thing. I wouldn't have had to do the thing because we could have just stood at the top of the stairs and wait for it to set the trap off on its own. Oh well, this was more fun and used up inspiration.
So yeah, I can give inspiration out again.
All right, I am going to vote since nobody in chat is going to vote.
Oh,
So sorry, Genius. Claudia.
I know. No, I'm not sad. I'm not sad at all. It's like making there to be some drama.
Also, if you are still in chat, you can subscribe to us. I need to get some more emotes out there. I thought initially when I set it up, I only had 1 slot. But now apparently I have 4 slots. So if you subscribe via regular subscription or Prime subscription, you'll have channel personalized, like 4 emotes that you can use in chat. Right now, I have access to all 4, but they're for the different tiers. See, I can do this. I can chat. Look, it's me and JC. And this one is me with a monster teeth cookie in my face.
That picture was taken at a Chicago Fire game.
Genius.
Fast fact: we're 4 weeks into the season, and Chicago has not lost yet and is in second place in the East.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking kicking ass, taking names.
Don't get used to it.
Beat SKC 3-1.
Yes, for John, the NCAA tournament is done, so we're on
Yeah,
to
well, I watch Wisconsin, but they're later today.
Yeah.
I'm more excited about Major League Soccer right now.
Yeah.
And
they're
why Chicago Fire?
they're the team that has the two like 17 and 18-year-olds, right, for keepers,
Yeah, the two 17-year-olds for goalkeepers. Yeah,
which is just stupid, crazy.
yeah. They came up through the system to get. Gaga Selena's being looked at by European teams. He's made national team caps already at 17, like first team national team caps. He is the next.
He's the real thing.
Yeah, like he's leapfrogged at 17 years old. He's getting this attention. I feel like he's leapfrogged himself right into the 1 or 2 spot with the national team, or will be there in the next 2-3 years.
That's
When
so
he hits
crazy.
his prime, he'll be our starting goalkeeper for the men's national team, I'm sure.
I mean, I think about what I was doing at 17 and 18.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Nope. There was not that type of motivation. Or... All right. Claudia-Pult is where we're at.
Good stuff today.
Thanks everybody who was in chat. Nice Plant Lamp was there, probably lurking. About W, Audicia, Exotica.
That's Beth.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Hey, Beth.
So you had some people in chat today. Nobody actually chatted, so I'm assuming they're just lurking and listening. Because I mean,
Oh, likely. We are good entertainment.
yeah. I was gonna say you don't necessarily need to actually be watching. It's, mainly an audio format.
Yeah.
I enjoy listening to us
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
during the week when the podcast goes up.
Yeah, without maps and things for this, there isn't, other than our facial expressions, there's not much to watch. And maybe
Yeah.
a occasional pupper.
Yeah.
Yep, and okay, that you tune in for the puppies. That's really what it is.
Mm-hmm. That is
Yeah.
actually true.
This
I did it all
story
for the
is-
puppers.
The
puppers.
What?
Yeah.
The pupper.
They're coming to Green Bay. They're playing the
I
Rush
saw
Center.
that.
I was like, what?
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, how much are tickets to that? Because that might be kind of fun to go to, honestly.
Time to pull the red backwards hat out of the dust.
Oh, hell yeah.
For all you kids who don't know, that was definitely a thing in the late 90s, early 2000s. Everybody had a frickin' backwards red hat. Baseball
Limp
cap.
Bizkit.
Yeah. I'd say
rolling. What?
a themed Halloween costume that never got around to was to get a few people to just go as like 90s pop celebrities and
Uh-huh.
That would be, oh God, that would be a fun party. We did the pirate party last year. Maybe we'll do
A 90s
that
theme.
would be a fun one. Do a 90s themed. Late 90s or early 2000s theme.
yeah.
Or do an emo
So
themed
basically,
Halloween
everybody
party.
needs to go find some really baggy jeans, some chains,
Oh man,
Some
like
Jinkos and chains.
spiked
beaters.
hair. Yep.
big puffy coats, like
Oh, hell yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
picture,
and a wind machine.
I
I
picture.
just remember when.
Hybrid Theory Linkin Park is essentially 90s.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
90s,
The
2000s.
bleached out spiked hair,
Yeah.
spiked bracelets on the
Yeah.
wrists.
Yeah.
Will Smith in Welcome to Miami, and
Yeah, there's all kinds of directions you could go that right because you got all the different genres. So
it's my
emo themed party that would be fun.
whether happy or sad. 90s is my go-to. I'm just looking for something to listen to.
I will do one of two things. I have a 80s hairband playlist that's like late 80s, early 90s hairband, or it's a late 90s, early 2000s new metal alternative type, like Filter and Korn and Limp Bizkit and Linkin Park and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty much into rock, metal, heavy metal.
Have you listened to Ghost at all, Norm?
Yeah, I've listened to Ghost here and there.
Yeah, their new album came out. It's pretty damn good.
I haven't
like
listened
that.
to the new album. I don't have them in my, because I have Prime Music, so I can
Yeah.
basically just save whatever to my list,
Mhm.
and
Since I have Apple Music, it's the similar situation.
I don't have them saved in any of my albums
Yeah.
or any of their albums saved. But I mean, I enjoy them. They're fine.
I had never heard of them until this album came out, and I was like, oh shit, I like this.
Yeah, they're good. Did you have you looked into them?
No, I know that I saw a stage performance on was it Jimmy Kimmel or something? I was like, whoa, this is wild.
Yep, the lead singer's Papa. Oh shit. They call him Papa, like Father. You know,
Yeah,
basically Father Guido Sarducci.
yeah, he's in a freaking like
Yeah.
priest garb with like white and black
really
makeup
tall,
on, and
with the
yeah,
pulp hat,
with the freaking hat on, and then all the other guys are in like these neo-Nazi, gas mask, breathing tube, black leather armor type outfits. I was like,
Yeah,
what the flip?
They're
This
wild.
is wild.
And they don't sound how they look. Like you would
No,
expect.
not at all.
You would expect them to sound like Rammstein.
Yeah, exactly. But I actually I really dig them. Most of the metal I listen to though, if I actually look at it, is like gothic, like Sweden and all the like Nordic gothic metal.
Swede metal.
Yeah, Swede metal. Swede metal. That's the term for it. Like Nightwish and Nightwish and Epica and basically if you have a really tight metal band and then a female vocalist that's actually singing, that's right in my wheelhouse for my metal.
You should
that.
pop into the Dunaway Discord and hit up Bombats.
Yeah, he likes stuff like that.
Yeah, he's got all sorts. Him and
I shouldn't say it's just Swede metal because I do like baby metal too.
Yeah.
I think baby metal's freaking cool as hell.
him and the Dreadlord are very much metal, and they'll throw you some recommendations.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that Nightwish started it. My buddy got me into Nightwish. I'm like, oh god, I love these guys. And then I started finding other bands that were similar to them. And I think my favorite one though is Amaranth. The 3 different vocalists. You have the male vocalist that sings, the male vocalist that growls, and the female vocalist that sings. And just having all 3 of those voices, at times, I love it. And then it does get into like it's metal, but it gets into borderline new metal. Like it gets, especially some of their newer stuff, gets more electronic mixed in with the instruments and stuff, and it reminds me of that early new metal, that Linkin Park and Limp Bizkit style stuff.
Nice. All right, well that's.
If anyone's wondering about them, check the Discord. I put up one of their songs in there.
All right, I'll have to check that out. All right, I'm stopping the stream and I got to get going. We're cruising out somewhere this afternoon to help with, because we're going to Vegas for a wedding, so we're going to help
pack.
do some stuff. So
fun.
Next week
right.
we'll be back on normal campaign, and then 2 weeks you're gone.
Yep.
That...
Next week normal,
okay.
and then 2 Sundays. Bye.
Maybe I'll actually figure out how to run stream in that time period.
I'm telling you, man. You just let me know when you want to, and I'll help you.
Yeah, I wonder if I can get OBS on my MacBook Air, if that'll run well.
It should.
I would think so. I don't know. I'll dig into it a little bit. Maybe we can get a different game going. That's me and Jeff, and that wouldn't run on the Two Nerds One Quest channel then.
No.
I can share streaming rights. I can give you streaming rights.
Oh, you can give me streaming rights to my account,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can stream on the Two Nerds One Quest channel?
I'll look it up, but I have to go into my account and add you as a streamer.
Okay, and then
I
could
think I would send you my streaming key, which you would put into Discord.
So
put into Discord.
Similar to like if you were
into OBS.
an organization and you had multiple people filming in different locations, you might need different devices and users.
Yeah, so then I would have.
So when you have like,
I would probably be streaming on my own channel and then sharing it to your channel type thing.
I think you would just literally stream on my channel.
Or would it literally just stream to your channel?
It would literally stream on my channel. Like the notification would, Tom M. Norm has gone live.
Yep.
And then you would put in the title, and the go live notification would be, JC's at it again, whatever.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, because then you don't have to worry about building up your own and importing people from us over to you. You could just literally stream to our audience.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
It's easy enough.
All right.
But, all right. I got to get
Get
going.
me
So
used to that streaming thing because I have ideas. We'll catch you later, Torm. Torm.